Pure&Crafted 2019 by far exceeded my expectations. This is kind of like some astronaut shit.
When's the production bike coming? You can tell me, you got a big fancy title.
How important is it having a little fashion and function? I still like sit back in my chair and I'm like, why did BMW Motorrad, one of the biggest companies in the world, you know, producing motorcycles, come to me, a guy from Long Beach who owns a clothing store? It's really cool to see such positive feedback coming from you guys watching in the comments. So it's just like, I'm watching, I'm reading, I'm responding. It's not scripted, it's off the hip, and we're having a really good time just getting to know more about the history of BMW Motorrad and what their sights are for the future. Guys, we're in Amsterdam. BMW Motorrad has invited us out to be part of an event called the Pure&Crafted event. Maybe we can find out a little bit more about that R18 concept, or maybe even some more details about the production bike. So, let's go. What is the Pure&Crafted show, you're probably asking? So this is a really cool show of kind of melding the lifestyle and the culture behind kind of the moto community and the actual moto community, the builders, the productions, the manufacturers. Everybody's here under one roof to just kind of have a really good time. And I'm really excited to show you, so let's go take a look. Wow, the R1250, I've seen this one before. Ooh, the Spitfire, I've definitely seen this one before. The Pure&Crafted show, we've just walked out of one hall, we're in another hall. There's probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 different buildings kind of part of this whole showcase. Looks like they get a little rowdy in the parking lot. Check this out. Wall of Death. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go take a look. This is pretty crazy. How many guys ride at one time? 3. 3? Wow. And how fast do you have to be going?
The slowest is about 28 miles an hour.
Really?
Before you start blacking out, about 45 miles.
So this is kind of like some astronaut shit, basically. Yeah. You guys gonna ride today at all?
Right now, yeah.
You guys ready for this? Let's check this out. Woo! That's incredible. Okay guys, today is the day that they're going to be announcing the official launch of the Heritage collection. We're obviously here to talk about motorcycles, but I think we're here to talk about one motorcycle specifically, the production bike of the Concept R18. Let's go talk to Ralph and see if we can get any more information out of him. Good morning, Ralph.
Hi, Tommy.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. My name is Ralf Rodepeter.
Yeah.
I'm responsible for marketing and for product management of BMW Motorrad.
So you're kind of the tastemaker of what, you know, these guys watching are going to see maybe next year or 2 years and 5 years. But it's pretty interesting. I mean, usually a lot of companies do hard goods and soft goods differently or separately. You do both of them together, right?
Yeah, of course not me, my team, but yeah, and that gives a lot of opportunities to really build the position and the image of BMW Motorrad. When you see a bike, a motorcycle, you always, or mostly, see it with a rider.
Sure,
so the picture of a bike is always, of course, influenced by the rider. we want to have one picture of that. So we said, hey, if we want to create a whole image with the bike and the rider, of course we have to take some elements also out of our history. And what comes very easy to your mind is this copper color on your jacket that is directly from our old logo. So we said, hey, this black and white, and yes, a leather jacket of course is always black. But let us take these elements out of copper especially, and you find that in your zipper and everywhere.
Cool. So let's pick out some of your favorite things, right?
I would like to show you these gloves, which I love very much.
Yeah.
So these black gloves, cool looking, good, suitable to your jacket, and
Super clean.
super clean, but very much heritage also in that, without losing anything of the functionality of the gloves. We are coming from Germany, and not only Germany, we are really coming from Berlin with
Kinda
the
standing
with
for the
bike.
roots, right?
There is our plan since a lot of years. So having this T-shirt with a Berlin build, I love very much. From the beginning, as we said, hey, that has to be a male and a female collection.
And it's still all the same stuff. It's not kind of like the watered down version of what you see in the guys line. Like everything is on the same par and same protective as, you know, on both sides, both for men's and women's.
Absolutely. We listen very carefully to customizers, to our customers, of course, and feel what they are looking for. And some of them are really huge fans of BMW Motorrad, as I am, of course, and they want something around it, but that they don't want to look like merchandising.
The clothing that you're wearing is just as almost identifiable as the customizations that you make to the bike.
Absolutely.
So it's like you have those little pieces and you can kind of choose that look that you want for the day. But and it's like, I feel good in this. Like I don't feel like I'm wearing a suit, but I have that confidence when I get on the bike that it's like, God forbid.
And nobody is seeing the armors. There are armors in, huh?
Yeah.
So, and it's not seen from the outside.
Yeah, and if things
Don't
ever go
look like coming out of a video game.
Yeah,
as
out
you
of a
said.
video game, right? Yeah. What do you guys think? How important is it having a little fashion and function? They've dug deep. They've looked for the passion. They've looked for the soul. They've looked for the feel. That's what the Heritage collection is. It's those pieces that you can rely on a daily basis and use on and off the motorcycle. Okay, guys. So behind me, they're just kicking off the press conference to officially launch the Heritage collection line. We already kind of know all this information, so why don't we take the time now, kind of walk around and see what else we can get into. Let's go take a look. How are you, sir? Good. Tommy, pleasure. Okay. You must be Emily.
Hi.
Ralph.
How are you doing?
Good.
Hi, good to see you.
Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure.
It was a BMW.
Yeah?
Still the boxer engine hidden here under the aluminium.
Yeah.
But it looks like an airplane now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm doing quarter-mile races with this bike.
Ah, so it's just straight and fast.
Definitely, it's so fast. I have the throttle, I have the speedometer on around 4,000 to 5,000.
Yeah, RPMs.
The throttle is on hold.
Yeah.
I push the rear brake. This foot is the only foot that's still on the ground.
Yeah.
Then we don't have a traffic light, we have a flag girl, and you need to watch the flag girl carefully. That is why I have my checklist here, you know. Throttle level, right position, exhaust, fire switch, flight direction, then flag girl. And then if the flag goes down, you're allowed to open the clutch immediately, put the foot up, and then just
The rest is
pump in
history.
the gears.
Damn.
And race as fast as you can.
That's crazy. So why is it called the Spitfire though?
Because it spits fire.
So it's very literal.
So my name is Arjen van der Boom. I'm a builder from the Netherlands, and we do a lot of BMWs. For me, it's also really cool to be here because you can meet like-minded people, like-minded petrolheads, also fashion, from tattoos to lifestyle. It's all here.
I think it's really cool to see kind of this new direction.
Like a tendency, it's always it started with cafe racers.
Yeah.
Then it was more like the maybe scrambler bobber kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now flat track is all back.
Yeah, definitely.
So maybe the next step will be cruisers.
Cruisers, yeah. Maybe we'll put in a good word for you and we can get you a production bike or something.
Get me one.
We can. Okay. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
It was an honor to meet you. So finally we met up. So.
Yeah, it was cool to finally meet you in person, not just through Instagram.
Yeah, true, man.
love it. Perfect.
Very cool.
I told my mom I'd bring her back a souvenir, so.
That is where the ideas come from. Huh?
Yeah.
That is where really the avant-garde is in this customizer scene. They are influencing what's come up, what will be in fashion in bikes within the next years.
Yeah, and I mean, everything's kind of cyclical too, so it's like you're kind of watching them, they're watching you, but everyone's kind of inspiring each other in totally different ways, you know? Okay, so we've talked about fashion, we've talked about music, we've talked about lifestyle, but we really want to be talking about motorcycles. So sure, the question that everybody is asking still, I mean, we're at episode 2 now. You guys are just teasing us, baiting us. When's the production bike coming? You can tell me, you got a big fancy title. Come on.
That is also the reason why I can't tell you more than we already told. So it will be on the market in the second half of 2020.
That's such a political answer. Yeah.
I know, but you will not get more details out of me.
But there's got to be something else that you can give me, right? Something? Anything? A little morsel?
Yes, because I know a detail that you like very much with the Concept R18.
Sure. I mean, I love that whole bike.
But you told me yesterday evening that there is a detail that you like very much, and I can tell you that this detail will be also in the serial bike.
Well, what is it? We've seen the whole culture here at the Pure&Crafted show. We've went from music, we've gone to fashion, we've gone to motorcycles, which we're surrounded by, and just the overall culture here. And it's really cool to kind of see this culmination of people here at the Pure&Crafted show. But I think it's time to party now, and the music's still going, so let's go listen to some bands. Let's go. We're gonna be heading to the airport. Next stop is the Barber, and that's gonna be in Alabama, so we're going back to the States. Episode 2 is pretty much in the can, but if you guys wanna get updates of when the next episode is gonna be available, sign up for the newsletter and you'll actually get notifications and be able to watch the videos before anybody else. So sign up, check it out, let us know your thoughts. This is Tommy, signing off.